Hey Flosstube fiends, Steph here, back with another fun-filled Total Stitch Sew type video. Lots to cover, not a lot of time, don't have my notes in front of me that I actually made, but when do I ever really use notes? What, episode 1? And this is, I don't know, something. Done a few of these, I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay, lots to cover today. We got a little bit of everything, some kitten stories, brilliant idea for July, but you know what, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start with a finish. Right, I know, what? Who am I? Nothing is ironed, half the stuff isn't out of hoops, but I at least took them out of bags. Anywho, that's no moon. I finished my Star Wars one of them. Ah! It looks so good. I'm still really concerned about the threads that you can kind of see through it. I'm hoping when I finish this that you won't be able to see that. And if you can, I'm just going to like shove a little bit of like fabric or something behind it so you can't see it. But yeah, I took a little break from my Star Wars. I just started them back up the other day, so got this one finished. Been on my other one, but it's in the pile somewhere. We'll see that when I get to it because it's about this one right now and a finish. I have such a fun idea for this one. Oh god, itchy. Little loose strays, hairs flying around. I'm going to try and do this as like a tapestry finish. I've never done that before. So wish me luck. If you have any tips, tricks, ideas, please, for the love of God, please tell me because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it. Yeah. Who knows how it's going to turn out. But for now, at least, it looks good. This is a Witchy Stitcher. Retired pattern though, sorry. This was my Imperial March start. Worked on it a lot for May, which is kind of, you know, unofficial Star Wars month. May the 4th be with you. Yay! Alright. Enough of the moon. Have a not very exciting whip here. Yeah, still on the hoop. It's a complete mess. But you know what? Don't judge me. Everything I do is chaotic. It's not just these videos, it is my life. Hey, no one needs to see that I still have not sewn the edges on anything. Really need to do that. Just haven't done that. I don't know why. It's a lot of effort, man. It's so hard. My Pentious one, I'll probably pop in a... Okay, yeah, that's just embarrassing. Like, don't look at my strings. Oh my goodness. Where was I going? I don't know. Haven't done, well, I have done a lot on it. It just doesn't show because, you know, there's like 3 colors here. A little bit of black, dark brown, slightly less dark brown on it. Oh, I was going to say I was going to pop in a picture. Wow, it took me all that to remember that. Because, yeah, this one you can't even tell what it is right now. So, picture this right there, what it's going to look like. It doesn't look like that right now, does it? Not very exciting. One day it will be exciting, though, I promise. Just today is not that day. What we got next? Oh, okay, I'm excited for this one. Oh, man. You know, I get all this stuff out and I didn't really fold. Yeah, my very first projects. Look at this. The edges are sewn on it. Not anything I've done since then. Okay, Levi. I worked on my Levi. And it's still probably really hard for you to see what I've done. Oh, God, that's so frustrating because I got a lot done on this one, actually. I am holding this the wrong way for starters. Helps a little bit. Okay, yeah, a little more sense. I've got, like, the top 5 rows done, I think, on it. And something I'm doing that's kind of helping me a little bit. I went through, and God, I hope I found the right spot. I added in some of the dark so I can actually see an end to this because this moon has been like never ending and kind of see some of the stitches there. It's looking great and oh God, I'm so itchy today. Between cats, little stray hairs, I got my ceiling fan on. Anywho. Yeah. But yeah, it's making it a lot easier for me to do because I can actually see the end. So I'm like stitching an entire row over here, doing a little bit of the dark, and then kind of repeat. And it's helping me make progress, making me not hate it. And it just, I feel like I'm accomplishing more. So I'm like, look, there's an end now. Even if I just add like a little bit of the dark on there, it's so exciting now. And it's also exciting because, well, because right here, you know, we got the arm to about there. Then there's like another chunk of the damn moon because it never ends. But it looks so good. And I might even get to his face soon. That's like the most exciting part of all. I don't know how I had this folded. It's fine, it's fine. Is it though? Not really. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Next up, man, I'm sorry. I am all over the place because I just thought about it's like I'm not nearly okay, pause. Hi, time out, hold please. My last video, my Star Wars video, before I get too much further into this, I want to apologize for that because like I was super more sweary than usual. Like I was watching and I'm like, what's going on when I was editing it? But then I realized I filmed that directly, like seriously right before I had a dentist appointment because like my mouth is like right fuckered up. I got a lot to do. And this is like with the dentist who's going to be doing surgery on stuff. I do not do well with dentists and doctors. Like my normal dentist, I've finally gotten a little more comfortable with him. But it's the only time I ever have like an actual panic attack. Like I go to the doctor's office, there's been times when they've refused to let me leave because they think I'm about to have a heart attack or a stroke. And I'm just like, will you stop talking? You're making this worse. I'm like, and I tell them, I'm like, you know, I've got extreme anxiety. I got, white coat syndrome. And then they still fucking come in with a white coat. I'm like, I asked you one thing. Just take off your goddamn lab coat and just be chill. And they don't. And it just makes it worse. And they're like solution to me freaking out. You need to calm down. You're safe here. I'm like, boy, that really, oh wow, I totally got rid of everything. All my anxiety is gone by you telling me I need to calm down. So that's, and at the dentist, it's not that much different. Like I get the running leg going, the jitters, the shaking. And I got really lucky with this group because this technician was so chill. Because I'm like, just talk to me while you do things. It helps me. And she did. They told me, you know, everything they're doing. They told me, you know, just random, just blabbling about nothing. I'm like, God, it helps so much. I was still nervous as fuck. And like the beforehand was like what you saw in that video, was just me trying to keep myself from completely melting down. Somewhat accomplished, but it came out in a very different way than I intended. So I'm sorry about that. Hope I didn't really offend anyone. If I did, sorry. I mean, I'm someone, I swear and stuff all the time anyways. I'm very comfortable with it. I don't really care. I do know, you know, I swear a lot in my videos, but I do know there's like a time and a place where like I don't swear at work or anything like that, or going out in public most of the time. But if it's me and my friends talking here, oh, dude, it's no holds bar. Let's go. Drop the swear words. I like the swear words. I'm comfortable with 4-letter words and 5. I'm sure there's some other letters in there, but mainly 4 letters. Okay, anywho, carry on. Let's get back to the stitchy stuff, because this is what you're really here for, not me apologizing for having anxiety about a doctor. Okay. The whole time I was talking, I could have been like folding this out, but I didn't. But alright, I worked on Kirby! Oh my gosh. Okay, here's where I was. Wow, I'm all over the place on this video. Not because any nervous energy, probably because I just like pounded an iced coffee before I did this, because that's what you do, right? I love working on this one. The colors on it are fantastic, and that's not to say I don't like my 10 million projects with the corners of 310. I do. I love all those. But this, I don't know why. This one just feels good. Maybe this is fabric, too. I got lucky with it. And look that out. Starting to see the sword. Oh, my God. I got quite a bit done on this. Alright, I don't know what I was just saying. I guess there's probably an accident or something holding up traffic down the way, 'cause there's a line of cars out there and a bunch of turning around in my driveway. So, sorry about that. Something about Kirby, and I love it, and it's great, and there's a sword, a lot done on it. Feels great to work on this one. Actually, I think I said all I needed to say on this one before I was interrupted. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, my next one. What I'm doing is I'm excited about all the... Like I said, I worked on a lot this month. I think that was actually the one I worked on the most was Kirby. Everything else, like, I just touched a whole lot of different projects this month. I don't know if that's just a result of, like, having a whole month of nothing but my Star Wars projects, but I touched all of those too, and, like, half my projects are Star Wars projects, because, well, I like Star Wars. This one, I worked on a Halloween kitty, my Letistitch. A few other people are doing this. I think, Maxine from Nightmare Before Stitchmas, Amber, Rogue Mama Stitcher. I think they're both working on this too, or I could just be making stuff up. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they were working on it, and I just invited myself to their party, because that's what I do, and then they're like, it's okay, you're cool, you can come party with us. Yeah, hey, people pretend to like me. Huh. This one, though, having a lot of fun working on it. Man, this sparkly stuff, I'm not afraid of Krynic at all, but I'm used to, the thicker Krynic, where it's not just, like, the little, 3 strands or whatever, because, like, you had to use, like, 5 strands on this. Oh my gosh, that was hard, like, because they kept just, like, fraying all over the place, doing whatever they wanted, except for what I wanted them to do. But, oh man, so that was a challenge. But it's, can you see how sparkly that is? Come on, sparkle, 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 kitty. Okay, I give up. Anyhow, I can't wait to finish this one because I'm so excited to see the backstitching on this. I know a lot of people hate backstitching. Sure, it can be kind of, you know, not nearly as fun to do, but I love it because I love seeing the before and after, how you're like, oh, that's so cool. And then when you do it after, you know, when you're finished with backstitching, you're like, oh shit, that's really cool. Very big difference on stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm excited for backstitching. And it's so cute. Of course, I started with the kitty. Oh, and would you look at this? Another one with a kitty. Speaking of cats, someone's rubbing up against my legs there. I think it was a tofu. I don't know. I worked on... Oh, no, it was a Noodles. Hi, Nudes. My Moonstruck Manor one. Mainly started filling in a lot of the sky here. Hoping to have this one done before too terribly long, maybe before Halloween, and then that way I can start another one. I should definitely have this done before Halloween. Maybe I should make this my break project. Yeah, I think I might do that, if I remember, you know, come Monday. Yeah. Oh man, that looks so good. Look at that. I can't wait to get the beads on this too. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, cats are swarming. There's tofu too. Yeah, not a lot to say about this one. Just cruising along. Didn't do a lot, but I did work on it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to edit out some of those itchies. This one, okay, I'm sorry you don't get to see the full glory of it, because it's still in the hoop. I'm actively, hey, I need that for it, working on it. I just picked this up the other day, so only a little bit's been done on it, but I'm back at it with my Final Fantasy VIII. We are deep in the orange now. Oh my goodness, God, I am never going to get over the gradient on this. It is so good, and look at how bright that orange is. Starting to fill in down here, getting a little bit more done with the highlights of Squall's jacket there. God, that looks so good. Yeah. One day you'll see the full thing again. Maybe like when I move the hoop again, I'll take a picture to at least put up to show you guys. The trick will be if I remember to actually do that. So odds are probably not. Sorry, not sorry. Moving on. Oh, wait, let's put that thread in there. Now we're moving on. This one. Oh, I busted out an oldie but a goodie. Yeah, I'm starting to, like, go back and looking at all my projects. I'm like, man, there's some things I haven't touched in a really long time. Let's change that. So, I busted out my gamer sampler. A sow that I created with somebody else that they finished and I just totally forgot because I'm amazing like that. I got, okay, kind of hard to point on this one since, you know, I'm using both hands. Oh, come back! got all the way over to the coins on this side, towards where my face is. Still need a little bit done with that. Filled in the hearts. Got motherfucking on there. And Roo, honey. Roo screaming at me. I guess I woke up the cats. Yeah. I think I'm gonna, goal is to finish this one this year. It's time. Time to finish this one. Another problem is, I remember I had like a blue identity crisis with that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video, and I hope I said what I used, because I didn't mark what I used, and I've been away from it for so long. So that's a problem. Crap. Damn, I'm good. I'm a professional. Oh, okay. Man, I'm excited about all my projects today. Hope y'all don't mind my enthusiasm. God. Hi. I forgot how to talk and what words and letters are. This is my Mando project. This is the way. Oh god, just look at that. I love gradients. I love it in my stitching. I love it in my knitting. Gradients are just awesome. I don't know why. You show me a good gradient and I'm probably gonna be a sucker for it. Anywho, I got some letters down here. Getting in the is the way. Hopefully I'll probably have this one finished this month. I think there's only like 1,100 stitches left on it, and it's just all in this white, whatever, not white, but white color it is. I can't think of numbers off the top of my head. Something that's like 3866. That sounds great, and that actually might be the color. I'd be impressed if it was. Anywho, having fun with this. Cruising along. Not a lot left. Almost done. I have no idea how to finish this one. I'm thinking about just doing your basic bitch frame, putting it on the wall with all my other Star Wars shit. You know, sometimes you just gotta go with the classics, right? Speaking of classics, okay, well, it's a classic to me, but Final Fantasy 15, there was that whole issue where I was working on it, and then when Chai passed, I started working on it again, but I was not paying attention to what I did, and I just proper fucked up all the colors everywhere. I don't even know what I was doing, so I restarted it, and that's where I'm at. Small restart. Like, I just started this one the other day too. Like, the beginning of the month was like Kirby, Levi, the Halloween, the Gamer Sampler, and then like just this past week I've been doing like Final Fantasy ones and a couple other things, but I'll show you that here in a second. So we got that. Small start. I'm excited. This is my first time ever doing anything on 32 count. So you know my ass. I can only work on this when I have that magnifier lamp on it, because I'm blind. I can't see shit. But it's going to be so cool. And this is also my first time doing linen. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, exciting. A whole lot of new things on that. But yeah, it's just the little half stitches. God, you can't even tell them that. It's so small. I think there's about 700-800 stitches on that. I don't know. Does it really matter? You know, it's weird because I actually keep track of my big ones. You know, how many stitches I do, how long I spent on it. Not my little ones, but my big ones I do. And I never mention any of that. But I do keep track of it, because I want to see, like, at the end, how long it took. And it's kind of cool, too, because when I look at my older projects, you can tell that I was really slow with them at first. And now when the newer ones I start, it's just, I get so much, God, how am I trying to explain this? For, like, the same amount that I would do on an older one when I was first learning to stitch versus now, the time difference is, like, almost cut in half. It's so neat to kind of see stuff like that. But yeah, one more look at this nice little blue sky there. Can't really tell what's going on. Okay, got a new start here. Sarah, the most amazing human ever. I swear I'm stitching. She sent me the Hakron Hallow. She's got it. She's working on she's working on as well. What is it? God, why can't I think of what it is? Because I do the same thing. Man. Apparently that coffee was, hi, hello, oh my goodness, censorship, oh my goodness, we don't want to get tagged for cat nudity. Oh, okay, so you can put your butt in my face. working papers. Oh my god, why are you shedding? The one that you can highlight on. Sarah sent me that. Yeah, I'm still trying to tell a story why he's being so sweet. And this is also why all my projects always have cat hair on them, and why I always have cat hair on them. Because he comes up and loves me, and they're always shedding. Be free fur. It's also why I gotta sweep like every day in this house too. But yeah, I even showed that to you? Probably not. Can you even see me now? Because there's like a tail in front. Hi, buddy. I'll show you in a minute because right now we got a roux. Oh, what else was I saying? Oh, Hawk Run Hollow. I can tell you about it. I found I had some scrap fabric that I dyed up myself, and it was some scrap fabric that had some gritting on it, and when I washed it and dyed it, the gritting didn't come off, so you can still kind of see it. I hope. Hey, what the fuck, sir? Sir! He is like went from ring light all the way down on this tripod. That was like a big love. Oh, that's my hand. He's loving on roux. Buddy. Yes. Okay, hi. That's my craft corner. Oh, can you guys hear this grumble? Can I? You know, this is also just... So don't! We just got you off of that. Buddy, hi. And... Oh, Jesus, roux. There you go. Hi. Okay. I swear I'm going to show it eventually. There we go. Hawk Run Hollow. Rude! God, I hope I counted this right. Oh yeah, look at it. I kind of dyed up neat. And you mind? No, he doesn't. Okay. Why do I even bother to try and show you things? Do a Flosstube. Yes. What? Yeah, one thing I've noticed actually is like the ends of any Ada fabric. Oh, goodbye. Mochi especially, like, I always have to clean it up because she'll actually eat that stuff. And, ugh, I don't know if you've ever had to pull a string out of a cat's mouth, but it's disgusting. But yeah, so fact, if you have cats, like, yeah, these little bits here, trim them and throw them away. Because if you just, kind of get a pile going or something like that, and you got little monsters like I do, they might come up and actually try to eat that, and that's not good. Okay, yeah, see there, you can kind of see the gritting on it, so I'm like, shit. Hopefully, one of two things will happen. I'll cover it up with my stitching, or when I, like, wash it again for the final thing, it'll go away then, or maybe, okay, three things. Three things might happen. Maybe it'll go away as, like, friction of me working on this. Anywho, started it. I'm so nervous about, I hope I counted that right. I'm not the best with counting, and so we'll see. Got a couple little headstones there, get some grass going on, some windows. So fun. I'm so excited for this one. I really, really, really like that it's like muted fall Halloween type colors. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my neon greens, apple greens, oranges, and stuff like that. But muted, oh, that's just as good. Look at that, Love it. That was a new start. We have another new start here. I was talking with Samantha, my neighbor. Well, not my neighbor. She's somewhere in Kansas City. And she's actually the Kansas City Stitcher. I'm like, yay! I'm like, hey, I live in Kansas City too. Hi, neighbor. I'm in South KC. Yo. Yeah. Anywho. She had the pattern from the Witchy Stitcher Sweet Dreams up there. I'm like, holy shit, I have that. We should start it. So I started it and she started it. Yay! I actually got quite a bit done with that. Look at that. My guy Freddy. Oh man! I got a Freddy needle minder upstairs. I need to go get that. That needs to be on this. Wasted, missed opportunity. Get it together, Steph. Get it together. Yeah. I have a plan for this one, but I'm not going to tell you what it is in case I totally fuck it up, which is very well possible because I'm very good at fucking things up. So we'll see. There could be a really cool finish, or there could be a basic bitch finish and a frame. We'll see. Place your bets now. And my last one, okay, this one I'm really excited for. Had an epiphany moment, and I'm like, I'm so brilliant. And also, it was funny because Samantha, I just told her about this, and she did the same. She was like, that's a brilliant idea. I'm gonna get that pattern. She got that pattern. She's doing this too. Okay, the pattern is. Okay, wait, no, pause, no, timeout stuff. Okay, my epiphany before we get to the pattern. A lot of you know by now, I really like sharks. I love bad shark movies. They're the most god-awful, glorious thing ever, and I'm here for it. And with it lining up, Sunday the 7th is the beginning of Shark Week. I really love Shark Week too. I love all the shark videos. Air Jaws ones are my favorites. And I was like, wait a second. It is also July. There's Christmas in July. Shark Week plus Christmas in July equals Sharkmas. Exactly. I know. Take a moment because I needed to take a moment too. Have you had your moment? It's okay. You can pause this if you need to. So what I got was I found this pattern and it spoke to my soul. It's I'm dreaming of a great white shark Christmas. I think that's what it says. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. The point is I'm so excited for it. I dyed up the fabric to make it kind of look watery. And this is, the thread I'm using here. Yeah, I also, as you can see, started it. I could not wait for, cause Sam was like, oh, I'm going to start it at the beginning of Shark Week. I'm like, no, there is no waiting. Let's go. It's July. Sharkmas in July. Let's go. So I went and, dyed this up and then immediately started it. This is, the thread I'm using. What is it? Stone Creek or something. I'll have to get the actual threads down here. I bought it for when I was originally going to do that Supernatural Sal, so it was kind of like Castiel colored because like the fabric I had was tan and the blue kind of thing, but then that thing just completely fell apart. It was the worst experience with the Sal ever, but good things have come since then because now I've been sitting on that for a long time. I'm like, oh my god, I should have just enough for this project. I think I do. I hope so because there's nothing else. If not, then I can like bullshit up the color. But you can see there's a slight little bit of variegation in there too, which is a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Boomerang Stitches, I think, is who did it. I'll have it down below. If anybody else wants to join us, oh my gosh, let's go. Let's make Sharkmas a whole new thing. Because, yeah, sharks, Christmas, and July. Let's go. Wow, is that all my stitching? Huh! I whipped through that, man. Sorry if I went a little fast there. But I'm not done yet. I still got some knitting to show you. So let me pause and kind of throw these behind me and throw the knitting stuff up here. Hold, please. Okay. Back, I got a little bit of a right hot mess here, but it's fine. Before I forget, one thing I was going to say, like talking about with the sharks and whatnot, like, I started my Sharkmas stitching, beginning of July just because I couldn't wait. But what I am going to do is for beginning of Shark Week, I'm going to cast on my Megladon. Wow, God, I was about to say shocks, but I'm like, God, I'm combining socks and sharks now. My Megladon socks. I'm going to cast those on for Shark Week. Yay! I'm so festive. I love it. Okay, on to knitting. I got some whips. And some haul to show you. I think I had some stitchy haul, but can't really remember right now what I got. What did I get? It's fine. I'll show you another time. Okay, I worked on, I'm doing this a little bit here, because I got like 2 pairs of socks going. Actually, I probably got more up in my whip bags, but these are the main ones I'm working on. Working on my Rini socks, as in Rini Mini Moon from Sailor Moon. This is Nomadic yarns. I have almost all of her Sailor Moon ones. I have 1 I don't have, and 3 I haven't knit up yet, but I love Sailor Moon, not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for the cheese. And I've been doing all these socks. This one actually originally had a sad story to it. I was doing this as my Comic-Con knitting, and I originally lost the pink for it. Like, I have no idea where it went. I must have dropped it somewhere at the con. I thought it would have shown up eventually in my stuff, but it didn't, so I don't know what happened to it. But luckily, I had a project that had some minis with some pink that matched it. Wait, was this when I started with that one? I don't know. Let's look at this other sock here just to be certain, because I know this toe was different. But yeah, look at that. It's like identical, and it was just meant to be to help me with that tragedy of losing that, because all of these I'm doing obviously. I know! Your life is so rough, sir. I really hope you heard that, and it just didn't sound like I was talking to myself there. Toes, heels, and cuffs. I love that look on socks. Yep. So it's gonna be just some simple sockage going on there. Usually I'll knit socks or something easy when I'm watching anime or something like that, because I do a lot of my anime and subtitles. I'm at a point now with just my vanilla knitting. I don't even have to look at it. I can just go. And that's that one. Next up, Maxine, she'll appreciate this one here. I found a new dyer. What is it? Miss Creations Couture, I think it is. Do I have? Oh no, that's right. I dropped the tag up in my room. I found that when I was cleaning. Anywho, I found out they had a Demon Slayer club. And of course I found out like halfway through the year, and their first color was Zenitsu, which is meant to be because he is my favorite. That is the main yarn for it. Here's the contrast for it. But wait for it, wait for it. Wait. Look at this, how it's knitting up. It's pulling, but it's looking like lightning. And I'm so pleased about that, because he's all about the lightning. I'm a dork. I know it. I love it. And this one, I'm so excited because I normally do, it's called German short rows for my heels. You don't have to do any cutting or coming back to doing your heels or anything like that. But I'm going to be brave. I'm going to try an afterthought heel. I am not doing a traditional afterthought where you cut into your knitting, because I do, like, I'm a ballsy person, but I do not have the balls to cut into my knitting. Fuck that. Kudos to all of you amazing knitters who can do that and can do that confidently. But me, I'll try it because you like cut out. I don't even know how to do it. I've watched so many videos on it and it's just witchcraft to me. I'm like, how? You need like surgical precision. Me, I'd end up with like freaking just cutting the whole thing off. I'm like, well, how's that happen? That's what I would do. But I found a video where I can basically, there's a way to do that where you don't have to cut. You kind of like set in some waste yarn and some lifelines, and I don't have to cut. That's all that matters. But I can come back and do the heel afterwards. Yeah, the whole point of this is so I don't break the lightning effect I got going on here. Because you'll see sometimes, when I do that with this, since I don't do any cutting or come back in, like, you'll see the heel will be right in the middle of a stripe. Yeah, oh, there's a good shot for it. Because there's the heel, and it's like right in the middle of the row, kind of thing. And it can sometimes just mess up like the stripe going on. I had a point to that, I don't remember what it was. Anyhow, my point with this is, I love this, and I think they just announced the next color. So I might have to start doing a bunch of these. Damn it. Oh no, did I just drop a stitch? Fuck. Okay, this is fine. I can fix this. I can't fix this on camera though. I'm not that good. I can knit vanilla stuff, but not something like that. One more glance at this. Oh my goodness, look at that stitch I dropped. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm loving it. And also, oh god, Demon Slayer, y'all, if you haven't watched it, go, just end my video and go watch Demon Slayer. If you haven't watched anime before, let that be your introduction to anime. It's so good. Maxine, Nightmare Before Stitchmas can attest to this, because we have many anime conversation about this, and because of Demon Slayer, the latest season just ended, and I'm like, I have a Demon Slayer project I haven't touched in forever. I'm gonna work on that one probably this month, because, yeah, I'm hype. Let's go. Oh my god, I hate cliffhangers. I hate it when they, like, end it in the very best spot, and, the ending, rather than doing a whole season, they're doing it in 3 movies. But when you do the math on it, it technically is about the same. Because, like, each episode is roughly 20 minutes. You know, you get, hour and some change movie. So it's probably, like, 4 or 5 episodes per movie. So it comes out to about the same. So I'm not too hurt about anything like that. What I'm hurt about is having to wait for this shit because I need it now. Oh my gosh. And when you watch it, just go. Do yourself a favor, and then we'll come back and have more conversations on that. Alright. Next up, we're back at it with a little bit of Star Wars yarn here. What should I start with? Let's start with some haul. Okay. Y'all know I love Star Wars yarn. I love Valkyrie Fibers. And I got, I just did that big yarn update. I showed you the yarn haul in my last video that she did for a Star Wars one. And I got the Ahsoka yarn for the Ahsoka shawl that I'm going to knit. Well, guess what the dyer did? She knit up the Ahsoka shawl in Maul colors. And y'all know, I am a complete simp for Darth Maul. And when she knit up, I'm like, that's gorgeous. Oh my God, I hope she does kits for it. She must have heard our collective prayers, because lo and behold, out of nowhere, she put up some Darth Maul yarn kits. And of course I got it. Look at the, oh my God, you can't even see it. Let's put that in front of my pasty ass so you can actually see it. Look at this. Look at these colors. Oh, that screams Sith Lord. Oh, yes. Like I said, I'm a simp for him. Let's go. And then, okay, this is really funny. Because I actually did sit there for a moment, and I was like, okay, when I do this Ahsoka shawl, because I'm going to do it in either Ahsoka colors or Darth Maul colors, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I got 2 kits. How do I decide which one to do? Even though I probably would have leaned towards Maul. Anyways, I let Cookies decide, because Oreo had this really fun little thing. Their special Oreos are probably still out there. Your Oreos, they're just plain Oreos, but the cream is colored red or blue. Blue for light side, red for dark side. And what color did I get? Let me show you here. I'm inserting a video. Oh my God, the fates are strong with me. It chose dark side. It was really fun too, because I'm even more just totally, yes, you have to do it because one of the cookies had Maul on it. I'm just like, let's go. It's meant to be. Sith Lord for life. Darth Staff. Yo. Yeah, I really need something more intimidating than Darth Staff, because, everybody has an alias. Maybe mine would be Darth Dumbass, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I am going to be making the Maul shawl. But the real thing now is oh, sorry, I hope there's not crinkles. I'm trying to keep somewhat a mess, because also Rue has a fetish for sock yarn. No other yarn, but he will come up and try and be, like when I'm knitting, I'll have like a ball of yarn or something there. He won't go for what I'm actually knitting, but he'll come up and sit on my lap, love on me like you saw him did, and he'll just bite the ball of yarn and just, I'm like, jeez, and it's only sock yarn. Like, I had a box of all my yarn stuff once, and he dug through that and only went with the sock yarn. So, I mean, You know, kudos to him for knowing what he likes, but damn, why you gotta like my yarn? Get your own, son. Okay, the question now is, do I just like completely go off the rails and start that mall shawl? Or do I finish this Reydiant shawl? Because this is my brioche masterpiece. You know, now that I just said that right there, I probably should stick with this because this is a pretty intense pattern. And it's fucking beautiful. Okay, this is the dark side. Here, but wait till you see this other side. This is where it really pops. Sorry, this is a working project, so I got like yarn and lifelines everywhere. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Hang on. See if you can really see. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and this whole thing, it's all brioche knitting. It's so cool. And I'm just about halfway-ish through, I think. No, I'm on section 6 of 12 right now, so I'm almost there. Whew. We'll get there. Actually, now I'm looking around. I think we're there. We're done. Okay, that's all my crafty stuff. If you want to peace out, if you stuck with me this far, words, God, yeah. Ooh, starting to get tongue-tied here. If you stuck with me to this point, thanks a bunch. I super appreciate it. But now I'm going to talk about a little bit of kittens. Because I think a lot of you guys know I've done like a lot of rescues with kittens. Unfortunately, there's a lot of dumping in my area. And that's happened again. But this time it's a little harder than usual. Okay, so this is a new and developing story right now. I mean, we're talking not even a full week old. On the day a roommate came home and she was like, oh shit, she saw a kitten she didn't know. Little black one, and like little white stripes on him and a floofy tail. That's the only time, unfortunately, we've seen that particular kitty. And we started to put together that they're part of a litter because she saw another one, different coloring, same floofy tail, literally about the same size. It took me a few days to see that one. And then I've seen 3. So there's 3 of them that I've seen, and there's the one that's missing. And what's hitting, so don't worry, I'm going to put in pictures. I might even put some in while I'm talking here so you have something to look at than me just babbling. This is hard for me because there's 2 Siamese in this litter. And you guys know how I feel about Siamese, my boy Chai. And what we think happened with these kittens, they look like they're 6 to 9 months old, somewhere in there. And it's so heartbreaking. So some of these videos, they are some scrawny kittens. But we are doing what we can to feed them. And it's breaks my heart because we believe that they were dumped because they were imperfect Siamese. Because you look at one of them here, I've already got kind of names so we know how to refer to each one. There's one, and God, we don't know what sexes they are or anything. Like they're at a point. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now. This is just a harder story for me. They were dumped. They're very skinny and they're very scared right now. They are still at a point where they see us and they just run. They're terrified at the moment. And it's really hard to remind myself that I need to be patient with this because this is how Olive was. Olive, when he first saw us, he would bolt. And now that cat, if I'm not careful, he'll just let himself inside the house. And Pancake, she's a completely feral cat. She would see us through the window and run, kind of like these guys. But now Pancake, although I still can't touch her, she's at a point now, this makes me so happy and gives me so much hope that I might be able to pet her one day, is when I go out to feed them, if she's not immediately nearby, I'll see her running and bouncing over to me to get fed. And she gets now within 1 to 2 feet. That's how close she gets to me. We kind of got a little routine where I move slowly. You know, looking at her, she might kind of spook her a little. Like if I look too directly at her, she's like, bye, don't look at me. But that's how much work. And that with her being a completely feral cat, that's taken about 2 years to get to that point with her. But I'm excited for her. I think that's great progress, that she'll run up to near me. she'll be near me and I get slow blinks from her, which I'm like, oh, my heart. But okay, enough about Pancake. These guys, though, they're, like I said, they see us and they just run. But this is a very new situation. Like, they haven't had a chance to get to know us. So what we're trying to do right now is associate something positive with us. So feeding them. Like, we're leaving out so much more food than we normally ever do for any of our porch cats. I'm leaving them in different spots where I've kind of realized where they seem to like to hide a little bit and hang out. And I'm really glad a few times they've seen me petting the other cats and they've seen me leaving food. So I'm like, good, let's get some positive association. But it's only been, like I said, I've only seen these cats for like 3 days. So that we're not going to be friends right away. As much as I would love to, we haven't yet. And, okay, and back to like why we think they were dumped as imperfect Siamese, because one of them here has got the really dark, he's like a calico Siamese. And we think that could be why. And then there's this silver Siamese. Oh my gosh, this one is a 3-legged kitty. We believe it was a birth defect. I haven't seen like any pain, blood, or any like mutilation that I can see. God, I hope it was a birth defect, because if we get them and it comes to find out a human did this to them, I am going to go out and find, like, the darkest witch I can find to curse whatever motherfucker did this, or even any person who does that. I don't care. I will hire a witch for a good cause, because people who do that to animals deserve to be cursed. You gonna help me tell this little one we're friends? Hi, baby. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Oh, sweetheart. Anywho, this kitten, oh my god. I think my hunch is that's going to be the first one we make friends with. I don't know why I got a good hunch. Because the first time I saw this one, I go out to, you know, just morning routine, checking on the porch cats. Olive's asleep on the porch, and I look down. They're sleeping next to Olive. Yeah, yeah, that, I was just like, oh my god, my heart. And then I see the face. Oh, those blue eyes. God, I have missed it. And I 100% know what's gonna happen. And you get these kitties in here, and I'm gonna end up keeping them because they're Siamese, and you know I'm a softie for Siamese. And yet, like, this story hits harder too, because Chai, when we found him, we found him in the woods. Chai, we found him as a kitten in the woods. He was about 6 weeks old. He was not dumped. He was just a dingus and wandered away from mom, then got lost and was just bawling in the woods until we rescued him. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna put up signs 12 years later. Nah, no, he's our baby. And with these guys, though, it's just so horrible to think that people would actually dump them for whatever reason, because I see them. They're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Even despite with how scrawny they are gorgeous, gorgeous kitties. And at the very least, kind of my main goal right now is we want to befriend them. Love to get them, to capture them without having to do live traps. And because we want to make sure they're healthy. Definitely above anything else, we want to get them fixed, because right now, when they're out there walking, you can tell they're scared because they're crouching very low to the ground. Their tails are low. Even when they're eating, like, they're hyper aware of their surroundings. They're still kept low, tails low. So I haven't been able to sex them, so I don't know if we got males or females. I think one of them, the 3-legged one, is a female. You can just sometimes sort of tell by, like, their face and whatnot. And I've been around enough cats to guess. And I think the other one is a male. The speckled one here. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. We kind of have names to help us out a little bit. Okay. The gray speckled one here. This one's super skittish. It breaks my heart. We're calling Gravy. I should have started with the other one. The Siamese Calico Moo one, we're calling Biscuits. Because, you know, butter biscuits. So, biscuits and gravy. And then the 3-legged kitty. Oh, I'm so proud I came up with this name. clover. Like a 3-leaf clover. And you can still eat clovers on salads and stuff like that. Oh, man, I'm not brilliant that often, but when it strikes, it's beautiful. So yeah, I will definitely keep everybody posted with these guys. Please send me happy vibes. We are off to a good start with them, though, because the porch cats have accepted them. So if nothing else, if we can never get them in, they might be actually accepted into our small little colony, which makes up Bean, Pancake, and Olive. They're our community cats, they're our colony. And if they get accepted in, okay, that would be awesome. But right now we're also using those cats to kind of help show these guys, hey, look, we're good people. Come to us. Look at me, pick Bean up and pet them. But Bean is kind of the guardian godfather of the porch cats. He a big boy. He is solid muscle. And yeah. And these three, our colony, they do not like to share us. They are very, very territorial over the roomies and I. They got a good thing going here. They see a stray cat come up that they don't know. I've looked outside. It's like some gang shit going on there. Because I see Pancake, Bean, and Olive like in a fucking attack formation point. Be like, take another sip, son. Don't do it. This is our turf. Back the fuck off. And you can like hear this stuff. Like, oh my god, this is like some West Side Story shit happening out here or something. And like one night, another cat actually came up and got a little vicious. And Bean, I do not like cat fights. I immediately run out there anytime I hear a cat crying. Bean was like, you get away from my girl Pancake. And I've seen Pancake. She's a timid little girl, but this one cat came up and she chased him. Not just off the porch, she chased him across, like, the neighbor's yard and shit. I'm like, Jesus, damn. Go Pancake. Because she's kind of the more timid one out of the bunch, and she did that. But these kittens, whatever reason, they're accepting them because they've all come up. I've seen them all come up and sniff and check them out. And then they just lay there and hang out. The kittens are obviously a little scared because they're like, oh my god, these cats are huge compared to us. And Bean is just like, checks them out. And he's like, bless you, child. You are part of my community should you wish it. Pancake at first was like, oh my god, stranger danger. I don't need any more teenagers. And Olive was like, what the fuck is that? That's a cat. Is that not a cat? It's my size. What's going on here? But I haven't seen them attack them, fight with them or anything. They've been super chill, which makes me so happy because at least they got a little bit of support there. I know that sounds weird, but to some of you out there, but if they can't get interaction with us, then at least they have like a colony support kind of thing, and they'll start to see that, hey, look, come to our porch. There are cat beds. There's water. There's food. There's cooling stations. In the winter, there's heated houses. Yeah. We spoil our indoor cats, and we spoil our outdoor cats. So, yeah. That's the latest adventure, friends. I think that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. Till next time.